Hello and welcome to Meadow Park here in Irvine, and it's a West of Scotland Ardagh Cup final, and with again it's George Watt and Andrew Ferguson. I'm going to turn to George. I'm not going to ask for predictions or anything like that, far too early. The teams met, I think it was last week, they drew one each?
It was, yeah, one each. I was just saying to Andrew earlier on, the teams met right at the start of the season. Beith resounding 7-2 victory, but again last week it was 1-1. I spoke to John Bowler away, and I think there was both of the teams rested some key players, but I think it's going to be a good game today, Eddie, because looking at Kirkintilloch's finish to the season, the great win home to Hurlford, and went to Auchinleck and winning obviously the semi-final of this cup as well. So it's probably one of these games where Rob Roy's really looking forward to a good finish. And Beith, I suppose, after their exploits of last season, might be a wee bit disappointed with their overall form over the season, but good game. Good day for a change, Eddie. So, and the park's looking good. Credit to Meadow for doing that as well. So, yeah, looking forward to it, and hopefully we can see a high-scoring game today.
I'm going to go to a Beith man here, young Andrew. What do you think, Andrew? The Beith had a kind of disappointing season so far.
Compared to previous seasons, it's not been the best, but chance to end with a bit of silverware today. Never complain at that. Both teams looking to end the season on a high. I'd struggle to look past Beith, even from an unbiased standpoint, I think. But
well, my feeling is I'm going to go for a 2-1 Beith. What about you, George?
Yeah, I think over the season, Beith have probably had the better of the, as I say, the better of the games against these, and probably consistently you're looking at Beith's 64 points against, I think, Rob Roy stayed up with 32. But as I say, the wins they had at the end of the season will certainly make them feel as if they can get a result today. But I just think Beith have got that wee bit more quality, and I'll take, a bit like yourself, Ed, I'll take Beith by the odd goal.
Yeah, Andrew. You're going to, don't you dare.
No, I think I'm going to go 3-1.
3-1.
3-1. Beith just have that extra bit of quality.
Okay, well there you are. We'll get the predictions. This is Eddie Gemmell. Let's go and see this game. And out come the teams, and it's Kirkintilloch in the red and black, and it's Beith in the traditional black and white. And here with Captain Scott Walker of Kirkintilloch and John Sheridan of Beith, with their maskets and referees Stephen Brown for today's match. It's a long clearance by Hutchison. Castles, and a good stop by Grinley. Almost first blood to Rob Roy in the opening minutes of this West of Scotland final. As Rob Roy really putting the pressure on Beith in the back four, harassing at the defence. Castles turning Sheridan. Saved again by Grinley. Bradley breaks for Beith. He's trying to work his way past Walker.
Well, thoughts in the first few minutes here?
Good start from Rob Roy. Andrew, they're playing two very, very quick guys up against Sheridan and the other defenders, and a couple of the balls has been knocked on. They've caught Sheridan out at pace, so there's certainly a game plan here. I'm quite excited with the Rob Roy forwards. There's certainly bags of pace in there, and it's certainly we've seen most of the action up at this side. So Beith will need to start getting into the game here, Andrew, because with the games as the game goes on, the longer you're out, the more difficult it is to get that bit of momentum.
And Rob Roy are relentless in the early stage of this West Cup final. Carroll, corner to Rob Roy. And it's headed away by Sheridan. Corner number 2. Once again cleared by Sheridan. There's corner number 3 to the back post. No! Rob Roy! That's Forrester with acres of space.
They went at 3 corners, 3 exact same corners, and obviously they've probably looked at working this in training, because they've emptied the box, they've left the boys at the edge of the box, they've swung the ball in on top of Stevie Grinley and Sheridan, and the boys coming out of the back post, got a great header. I mean, well deserved.
Get Cass! Go close up! Go close up!
Doherty to Christie. Returns Forrester. And a scramble cleared by Hutchison. Corner Beith. He's headed away by Castles. And eventually cleared by Young. And Beith are creeping back into this game. Bradley. Cross to Middleton. Goal Beith!
To that goal for Beith there, George.
It was Andrew, and it's probably the Rob Roy goals kicked him out of life a wee bit, isn't it? Great delivery, tremendous header by the boy, and I think you can see Beith starting to come back into the game a wee bit now.
A goal by Middleton, and after all the pressure Rob Roy have had in the first half so far, Beith make that vital reply, and it's 1-all. Bradley breaks. There's a corner to Beith. There's McBride in the midfield. McGlinchey and Carroll. McGlinchey and Carroll tussle for the ball. Carroll breaks away. Oh, it's almost an own ball by Sheridan. And here Sheridan tries to clear, but fortunately it comes off Grinley's leg and eventually cleared by Doherty. There's Gallagher, who has acres of room, has a shot, oh, it's just over the bar. And it's Chrissy down the wing. Turns Young. He turns Forrester. Oh, and it turns off the post. And he's off the middle, and he screams a sitter over the bar. It's a free kick, Beith taken quickly to Doherty. As a shot, what a great one-handed save by Hutchison, denying Doherty of what could have been a wonder goal just before half-time, and tips it over the bar. And there goes the half-time whistle of this intriguing West of Scotland Cup tie, and it's 1-all between Beith and Kirkintilloch. Let's hear from the crew.
Great
First half,
yeah.
Kirkintilloch, as you say, they came out there just all of a sudden, all guns blazing.
Yeah. Very impressed with Rob Roy at the start. They had, before going ahead, Eddie, the one or two chances. Andrew and I were picking up, but they seem to be playing either side of John Sheridan. They've got two very, very fast boys up front. Came out all guns blazing, got the goal, early goal from Scott Forrester, and that probably seemed to kind of kick Beith into life a wee bit. Beith were doing particularly well, we thought, down the Beith right hand side. We're getting a lot of joy down there with Dan Christie, and they slowly but surely come back into the game, and a terrific equaliser to go back, and they probably in the balance of play then they deserved that. A goal there with Beith, it just came at the right time, didn't it?
Yeah, as George was saying, the Kirkintilloch goal really seemed to kick him into life. Fully deserved the equaliser at the point, and then since then it's been pretty hard to call. Both teams trading blows, 5 minutes each, so interesting to see how the second half goes.
And it's Kirkintilloch to start the second half of this West of Scotland Cup final here at Meadow Park in Irvine. And right away it's Castles on the chase and blocked by Sheridan. It's a corner, Rob Roy. It's completely missed by the big guns. Slattery comes off Young. There's Beith on the break. Milliken to Bradley, and he shoots wide of Hutchison's goal. And it's Milliken, he's just onside. He's just wide on the upright. And it's Walker with a brilliant lob to Castles, and it's easily saved by Grinley.
Pretty similar to the first half, really. Both teams looking dangerous, showing a threat. I'd say Beith have probably come out the strongest. I've had to pick a team.
It's Fries to Christie, and he's brought down by McBride just outside the 18 yards. It's a free kick, Beith. Oh, and a Great save by Hutchison. Breaks to Bradley. And Hutchison again saves. Corner Beith. It's laid off to Fries. Oh, clever double by Fries. Rob Roy are trying to make a break, but Beith. But Beith break it down with Wilson. To Christie. Milliken. And Slattery with tons of room to drive forward. He has a shot, but it's just past it. Grinley's left hand post. There's Doherty to Christie. It's a high up and under. And again Hutchison to the rescue. It's a corner Beith. Young heads. This punch cleared by Hutchison. And once again it's the busy Castles getting the better of Sheridan. Gallagher! It's Chrissy again down the wing. Milliken on a cheeky back healer. Nearly comes off.
Certainly the last 20-25 minutes or so, Andrew, it's been all Beith. Beith have kind of been turning the screw a little bit. The Rob Roy goalies have took 3 or 4 terrific saves, 2 from corners, 2 from set plays, so it's certainly all Beith just now. We did get a wee tremendous move up the left hand side by Rob Roy, managed to keep Beith on their toes, but it looks as if it's certainly Beith that's the dominant side just now as we get into the last 5 minutes.
There's only minutes away from a penalty shootout, but can Christie seal it? On a poor shot. And there goes the end of normal play, and both teams locked at 1-1. And now, whether you like it or not, we have a penalty shootout. It's Gallagher for Rob Roy. A great save by Grinley. Beith's Doherty. 1-0. Castles for Rob Roy, 1-0. Bradley, 2-1. Clark, 2-2. Wilson, 3-2. There's Mackey. And another great save by Grinley. And can Christie convert this to win the West of Scotland Cup? And it's 4-2. Darren Christie wins the Ardagh Group West of Scotland Cup for Beith.
Beith captain John Sheridan. John, how's your thoughts of the game today? Great win for you.
Aye, it's a great win, but it'd have been better if we'd done it in the 90 minutes. It's always time that goes to penalties, lottery, but we've got big shame. We've got the quality players in the team. We're confident we're getting penalties, but it's hard to get it done before that. But I thought we could have.
Yeah, I thought in the second half you definitely edged it. I thought very tight in the first half, John, but quality showed through in the second half.
Aye, first half's probably like 2 halves. They started well. First 20 minutes they were good, and then after we scored, I thought we dominated. In second half we came out, and without being at our best, I felt we were a better team. We were missing just that wee clinical edge. We're a bit unlucky with a few chances, but happy with the win.
Must be brilliant end the season with a bit of silverware.
Aye, definitely, because it made or break. So if we win the day, it looks like a successful season. If we lost the day, everybody would say it was a disappointment. The 4th place finish and out of the Scottish Cup so early. So it's a great. It's definitely the way to end it.
I've got a lot of time for the juniors. There's a lot of people put an awful lot of their own time in place into it and struggle to keep things going. I think it's fantastic that they do that and they give their own time, and we're just glad to be part of helping making that a wee bit easier for them.
And is this an ongoing continued sponsorship you're looking to do?
Yeah, well, it's something that's, as in business, you always know things are tricky. I think that's 15 years we've been contributing now.
That's terrific.
The first time we did it was 2004, 2005. So yes, I'm happy that we're involved, and we review it on a year-to-year basis, unfortunately, just based on the business decisions.
And coming to a ground like this as well, great surroundings, obviously fantastic setup.
That
helps to promote it as well for your business as well.
Our factory's based in Irvine. Most of our workforce, fortunately, we buck the trend. Most of our workforce are local as well. So it's great to have this on our doorstep and be able to be part of it, I think.
Well, that's full time, and it's an exciting game. So went to 1-1, penalties, George. It was a great first half. Second half, it was a good first half. Not as good as first half. Second half, sorry. Cut that. Hey. Well, it ended up 1-1 and went to penalties, George. And what a cracking game it turned out to be.
It certainly was. Very even in the first half, Eddie. Second half, I think the best team over the 90 minutes probably deserved the penalty shootout at the end. Beith were terrific in the second half. Probably my man of match in the second half was probably the Rob Roy goalie, such was the pressure that Beith had. But real good game, conditions were great, end-to-end stuff. Probably Rob Roy ran out a wee bit of steam at the end, and I just think the quality that we spoke about at the start of the game that Beith have, not only on the pitch when they brought their substitutes on, was probably just enough to tip it. So in my opinion, the best team certainly picked up the trophy, that's for sure.
I went to penalties, Andrew, and they were close for you, your Beith team. But your keeper pulled it out, 2 great saves.
Yep, fantastic. I love a penalty shootout as much as MD, but I love it as a neutral. Going in, watching your team in a penalty shootout gets the nerves going, but total faith in Beith, total faith in the goalie. Done excellent.
There was a couple of great saves by the Rob Roy keeper.
Yep, one specifically from a free kick. Made a fantastic save and then got back up straight away to save the rebound. So you've got to keep that in mind when you go into the penalty shootout as well, but never in doubt.
Well, it's the last game of the junior season so far, and for me anyway, junior Fitba I think is up there. The quality, George, has always been getting to me. Every time I watch the games, a game like that today has been terrific to watch. Fans, neutrals coming to see it. I mean, it wasn't one of the games, it was dour at the end of the season stuff. They had a go.
Absolutely, and you've watched games in the telly that have been worse than these things, and we've covered probably 20-25 games over the season, and there's generally a bit of an intrigue, a bit of incitement about the game end to end, despite weather or despite conditions. And it's this was a fantastic advert for an end of season. Oh yeah, it's a cup final, but when we spoke about this, these guys have been on their feet for 50 weeks and they're rattling out a game like that, quality. Okay, it doesn't go extra time, it goes to penalties. There's a wee bit of nerve in it as well, so an absolute credit. Both teams are accredited to the whole junior game, and look forward to covering games of that quality next year, Eddie.
Same yourself, Andrew?
Yeah, I thought specifically Rob Roy coming in, clear underdogs and going into the game, but they gave it a good fight. They were absolutely good for a draw. Maybe second half Beith with a better team, but they came out fighting to the last whistle and ended up losing it in penalty shootout, which is really the luck of the draw at the end of the day. So,
well, junior football, as far as I'm concerned, is really alive and kicking, and we're looking forward to the 2019-20 season next year. So as far as Fitba Shorts is concerned, for George, Andrew, Rebecca, young Aiden up there, see you next year.
Let's go!